Took a shot at Henry, y'all could go and brace it. They know they talk that stick talk.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Slick Talk Real Convos. I'm your host, Rick Wandika, a.k.a. Slick Rick. My guest today is my boy Abel, a.k.a. Sir Carry On, a.k.a. Sir TMG. Welcome back.
Thanks. I was here before, and now I'm back again.
Full disclosure, he was here. We recorded last night. Unfortunately, had some audio issues, so he's back to record again. Luckily, he's my neighbor, kind of. He lives around the corner, which I didn't know he's been living there for 3 years. I barely found that out like 5 days ago, 4 days ago. How do you like the apartments over there?
They suck. They suck. I live in the ghetto. No, like the area is nice. The area is cool, but that apartment alone, I don't want to rip them, but like they suck. Okay. I live in the slums of West Covina. In that little corner, that little section. Yeah. Someone's gotten shot there. Mm-hmm. Lots of things have popped off there. Fights. I saw a guy beat his girlfriend. But did I stop it? No, I did not. We wanted to stop it, but then she called us a bitch for saying, "Are you okay?" So she got beat again because every time she goes to her boyfriend's house, she's gonna get beat. And you can't help somebody who always they know what's gonna happen, so you can't do nothing, you know.
Unfortunately, I don't know if you saw my first episode with Janice. We talked about our experience trying to help what we assumed was a crackhead couple at the train station in Pasadena because he would.
My bad.
God damn it! Take 3. Story of us being in Pasadena. We're heading home from the Gold Line train station. Everyone ran over because this dude was beating this woman, this girl. And when they got over there, we didn't beat him up, but we separated them. And when we grabbed him, I wasn't over there yet. My homies grabbed him. I think Joe was over there. But when they grabbed him off of her, she was like, "Don't hurt him. Don't touch him." It's like, bro, what? Yeah, what else?
That's love. That's love, ladies and gentlemen. When you are able to take abuse and stick with it, that is the epitome of love. That's what we all strive to do. Stay in a relationship when we get our ass beat. That's love. That's
shout out to Jay Wild.
You can stay and get your ass beat. Okay. You can stay and get your ass beat.
All right, we're gonna start with the shot because it was his request since he saw some of the videos starting with the shot. So salud.
Tequila.
Otra vez. And I understand you brought me something because you're a great house guest.
It's right here. I feel like you should bring a guest something, so I got him and Henny we trust. Little Henny
bottle. Appreciate you. We're not in the Henny cave. It was another hot day out here in Cali. We actually got the AC running, and I really do like this background. I know I'm a Lakers guy. You're not, but I kind of like the aesthetic. I just need to hang this shit up.
To be fair, this is Kobe, so you got respect for Kobe. I'm not a Laker guy, but I am a Kobe guy. Kobe is amazing. He is a dog, and he's the #1 player ever. I don't care about Jordan, LeBron. Kobe's a dog. He has Mamba mentality. He puts in the work. He beat the cases, and he won championships. You know what I mean? 8-24.
My favorite player of all time. Before we get into your fandom, TMG, explain to the people what TMG stands for.
Okay, so TMG is my younger, arrogant self, learning about Alexander the Great in high school. And I thought about why can't I be Abel the motherfucking Great? So then I kind of just made that myself and then put it on everything, and then it just kind of sticks. So some people, it's very rare. There is some people today who will call me TMG. I think some people, "Hey, TMG," and I'll be like, "What the hell?" But it's like old homies,
You're like,
I think Bubba was the last person to be like TMG.
Shout out to Bubba.
Shout out to Bubba. I got it tatted on my leg too, just for fun. The motherfucking Great. I also have a TMG league, the motherfucking Great League.
Fantasy Football League, baby.
It's a great league.
It is. It's a fun league. Your boys won back-to-back years. What's his name?
Brandon Loriano. Shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon.
Chef Brandon cooking it up on the league and in life.
I'm glad you liked your ring. That I got the winners last year. because I have my own league. You have your league.
Yeah, you got a ring.
You were nice enough to invite me to your league last year. I invited you to mine this year. And last year I got rings for all 3 leagues that I was a part of, and he won.
That was nice. I appreciated that. Now I feel like I owe him one for the first year. I do. I think I owe him a ring.
Depending on how my finances are, I might do the trophy this year. But you have to stay in the league and defend your trophy because next year winner will. You got it's kind of like a championship.
I don't know how I feel about passing around trophies. Do you get to keep it or do you have to pass it around? Because I know somebody who has a ring and they pass it around.
I don't know about a ring.
And I feel like you should keep you should accumulate your accolades.
I agree, but I'm not rich. Like if I was rich, I'd be like, yeah, here's a belt, here's a trophy.
Hear me out. What if you put the money into the dues? So like instead of 50, we all pay 55. And then that money turns into a trophy.
It wouldn't even. I would say just like an extra $10 maybe, because the trophy's like $100. I saw it on like TikTok
plus
Shop.
Taxes and stuff. An extra
it's like $100. But for me, it's like I don't, college rivalries. Like I'm a USC guy. We always play UCLA for the Victory Bell, and when you win the Victory Bell, you just color it like they'll spray paint it red for USC, spray paint it blue for UCLA.
I didn't know this.
So they just pass that back and forth. And that's the bragging rights. So for a fantasy football league, if you win, your bragging rights for a year are I'm the champ, and then you got to defend that the next year.
That makes sense.
I think it would also be the same thing if we got like a championship belt. It's like WWE.
You pass it around.
You got to win the belt from the champion. The only thing is, I know it's hard because people will be petty and they're like, I'm not giving up my belt. No, y'all got to buy it. Yeah. It gets a little tough. So that's why the rings were kind of easy for me last year.
I would wear that belt everywhere.
We'll see how the money looks for me this year. So TMG, the motherfucking great league. It's been a fun league. We're gonna try and knock Brandon off this year, Chef B.
Not try. We are. They hate you, Brandon. They like despise you. I don't say hate. Maybe hate. They despise you.
I obviously don't hate you. I like the competition. I got your ass a ring last year. Yeah. It's all love and competitiveness.
Would you say it's skill or luck?
It's definitely luck. There's
some skill though. You gotta
you gotta know what you're doing. But sometimes, like last year, Christian McCaffrey was the number one pick for a lot of people. I think I picked
him in one league.
And he was out for like 9 weeks. Yeah. So that kind of fucks up. Your number one pick's out for more than half the season. That fucks you over. If a player gets hurt in the middle of the season, it fucks you over.
Yep.
If you draft like a rookie, a highly touted rookie sensation back in 2021, like Kyle Pitts, and he hasn't done shit for the first 4 years of his career. Is that your fault, or you're going out based off of what you've seen?
That's coach's fault on that team.
Yeah, it's the recruit. You are a talent scout. Like you're looking, and then you're not always 100%. There was 2020, I believe the 2021 season. I did a draft with my homies Sal and Ryan. Shout out to Too Loud. Their podcast. I don't know if it's still going on, but shout out to them. And I won that league, and I had a bunch of sleepers. One that really paid off for me, Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Lions, because he's the USC guy. I drafted him. I wanted the Saints to get him, but whatever. I won that league pretty handedly, and I also won another league that year. So I know my stuff. Like I'm not to brag. I've been a huge.
I hope so. You do a sports podcast. You used to. Yeah.
Well, I used to do my sports channel. Yeah. I just love sports. I love football. I love basketball, baseball. Talked about hockey with my boy John. I'm kind of into that. Soccer, but I could sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and be like I'm a fucking expert. Like people have come to me over the years for fantasy football advice, and it's worked for them. I've done my own things where it's worked for me. Last year was a shitty year for me. I did horrible in all three out of 4 leagues. I did bad. So I'm hoping to redeem myself this year. But yeah, I think it's more luck than anything.
You know what I'm getting from this? If it's between going on a date with a girl or staying home and watching fantasy football, you should stay home and watch fantasy football, because fantasy football will always fuck you. The girl might not, but fantasy football, you'll always be fucked.
I was like, I don't know where he's going with. Yeah, that's funny. We've heard that saying before. Shout out, Joe.
I stole that joke. From Artie Lang.
Yeah, it's a funny.
He said the Jets will always fuck you. Yeah. But shout out to Artie Lang. He ruined his nose from cocaine.
You have to want to learn football. There is a lot that goes into it. Not as much as baseball, I think. I think baseball is a little more difficult to learn if you're not interested. But football, for me, like, I'll just let you watch, and if you have questions, I'm not going to break down play by play. Okay, so you see what they're doing here. Yeah. This is that formation, and he's audibling to this, and like that's too much.
4 chances to get to
4 chances to get 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards touchdown.
That's how I explain to my wife. 4 chances to get 10 yards.
Shout out to Doreen. I'll be cool. Like you watch, and if you have questions, I'm here. To this day, people still ask me questions like, "What do you think about this? What do you think about that? What happened here? Oh, that's not a like." Yeah, no. I don't want to be that.
Insight is expensive. Especially during stressful times. I'll be hitting up friends from high school. Like, I see them post a fantasy football, and I haven't talked to them in years. I'll be like, "Hey, would you start low key? Which rookie wide receiver are you taking?" Sometimes they answer. Sometimes they just like it.
I don't ask anybody's.
Like right now, I was in all my leagues. I'm going over all the. There's 2 rookie wide receivers for the Raiders. I think it's Thornton Jr. And Beck.
Yes.
And for the life of me, I'm like, who the hell is going to be the sleeper? we're gonna get into sports real quick because I was like,
I can see Beck.
we have Myers as the wide receiver one on the trade. They didn't let him get the trade. They said he's valuable. Then they got Amari Cooper, and I'm thinking he's older, so like
be like a third option.
And based on all the notes I read, Thornton's like a long range 6'5", like he's gonna catch it. So I'm banking in on that guy, because they say Beck got a little overpassed, like he was like the guy, and then now Thornton's the guy. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's the only time I'm paying attention to Raider football.
But football season starts this week. I'm very excited. I love football. I love watching football. I'm a Saints fan. We're gonna be shit this year. Everyone's having us be the worst team in the league, which is a little disrespectful because there's still like.
I hope Bailey does good in that league.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Bailey is their got him from the Broncos.
Yeah,
he was my sleeper who didn't do shit all season last year.
But there's still teams. I feel like there's teams that are worse than the Saints. I think the Browns are bigger. Like they have better defense because of Myles Garrett. Yeah. But they're a bigger mess in the quarterback room with 40-something-year-old Joe Flacco.
Stressing me out, man.
I'm just saying.
You are, yeah. I'm thinking about fantasy football already and all the Cleveland players. I'm like banking in on. I'm like, I lost already and the season hasn't even started. How many fantasy leagues are you in?
This year's 4 again. Yours, mine, my homie Gabe. Shout out to Gabe. And then there's that. You're in that Legacy League, right?
Yeah.
I don't know whose that is.
That's Jose's Dynasty League.
So I'm in that Dynasty. There you go. I'm in that one. I'm in that one with y'all.
Jesus. I'm in 7 leagues, and one is free.
Oh yeah,
so that's bragging rights. Yeah. We have a thing called field issues when you get like in trouble, like something like there's like something that went wrong on the field, like an airplane has like something like the media's wrong, and so I named my team Only Field Issues, and only like certain people got it. I had to explain to a grown man what OnlyFans was, and he was like, he's Vietnamese, he's 48. Right. He was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, brother, you don't want to know."
I don't believe you. If you're watching this,
he ain't even gonna watch this. But he acts innocent, bro. He acts innocent. I don't know.
I know too many people act innocent. So I know we talked about this yesterday that you adopted the Rams as your favorite team.
I did.
You grew up liking the Eagles back in the day when they had T.O., McNabb, Westbrook, Dawkins, which was a sick ass team, by the way. But when you said your aunt was a big Rams fan and they came back to LA in 2016 and you started going to games with her,
she took me to what tailgates? I don't know how motherfuckers be drinking from 7 a.m. The game starts at 2 or like at
1:30.
1:30, and by the time the game started, dude, I was like I was falling asleep. I don't know. These motherfuckers just stay drunk.
Only the strong survive.
Yeah, dude. Last time I went, I had to pack some espresso shots. I was like, I honestly, I have no shame in my espresso shots. I'll take them, chug that shit real quick, and then keep it going.
Yeah. I mean, that was me. Side note, that was me when I went to Italy a couple months ago, and I just spent the whole day walking around Rome. I think I ended up walking like 16, 17 miles around the city. I was like, I'm not going to pay for public transportation. I don't need a tour guide. I got a map on my phone. Let me just walk around. And I think I was done by like 3 or 4 p.m., so I just found a bar, and I felt myself like sleepy because I've been walking in the sun all day. So 2 espresso martinis, I was good for the rest of the day. Going back to tailgating, it really does. You like if you're a drinker and you enjoy drinking. I know you mentioned that you're a lightweight. Like you like drinking, but you're not.
It doesn't mesh well. It puts me to sleep. Dude. Like I don't know what it is, but I've crashed out. I've got kicked out of clubs because I fell asleep. I fell asleep like just talking to somebody. I don't know. Chemical balance, I guess. I don't know.
I guess
I like uppers or downers. I like downers.
Now, I've been fortunate enough to go to a few tailgates in my life, but to me, it's you're day drinking. You're like on vacation. It's like a vacation. When I'm on vacation, I was joking, but when I was younger, definitely in my early 20s, and we would go on vacation as a group of friends. Like you wake up, you take a shot, you brush your teeth, you take another drink, and then you go eat.
He's lying. He didn't brush his teeth. I've been out with too many people drinking and camping. They ain't touching anything.
That's camping. We're in hotels.
Even still,
nah. I hate
brush your teeth with a bottle of Jack.
No, I hate having that taste in my mouth. And then when you drink too much the night before and you wake up, even when you brush your teeth at night, you wake up with that taste in your mouth the next morning. Nah, I need to brush that shit out. That's really what helps my hangover. I wake up, brush my teeth, I feel
feeling fresh,
so much better. So, all right, tailgating. So we can't take you tailgating.
You can, but I'll just be smoking a blunt. I am such a rule. I get made fun of because I'm like a rule follower, and it's like I don't mean to follow the rules, but it's just I always happen to be the one who gets in trouble for like The moment, like, remember Harold and Kumar?
Yeah.
There's nowhere to walk, and then the moment they jaywalk, a cop pulls up.
Yeah.
That's like my life right there. Like, I'm always getting caught.
Low key, same.
So I'd rather do the right thing, or like, so I pull over, I hit up a security guard, and I was like, hey, can I smoke a blunt right here? And he was like, did you really just call me over to ask me that? And I was like, well, yeah, man, I'm not trying to get in trouble. And he was like, well, I mean, if I don't see it, I'm just pretending we're going to have this conversation. But my aunt was making fun of me, saying like, just smoke it. And I was like, I can't. You don't understand. I got to follow rules. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, as a security guard, whenever I did work security, we'd have people ask a similar question. Hey, can we do this here? And I'm like, well, now that you ask me, no.
Yeah,
you have to go around the corner or something. I can't see it.
That goes into it's easier to ask for forgiveness and permission.
Yeah.
But so I did smoke a blunt at SoFi though. There's like a section right there.
Yeah.
And then I thought the sheriffs were coming up to me, but they were just getting somebody who was like doing something way worse. They like pulled him by the arms and like took him in. I didn't even see what he was doing. Yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy. It's always the other guy. Whenever you see someone pulled over on the freeway, I always tell them, good looking out. Literally, because I'm like, hey, taking one for the team, good looking out. Thank those people who are pulled over on the freeway. You didn't get pulled over. And I know you're speeding or you're smoking weed while you're driving. One of those things.
One of those things. So we'll get to, we mentioned Kobe earlier. And everyone knows I'm a Lakers fan, obviously. I'm even wearing the 2020 championship shirt, just kind of rub salt in your wound because you are
asterisk year. Is it the asterisk year?
We already talked about this on the last episode. This ain't no asterisk year. Y'all mad because y'all didn't win it.
Yeah, fuck Luka.
Y'all blew a 3-1 lead, and so did the.
I hate Luka. As a Clipper fan, I despise Luka, and now he's a Laker. I hate that he lost weight. I wish he was fatter.
So you are a Clippers fan.
I am a Clippers fan.
So go ahead and tell your origins, your villain story of becoming a Clippers fan.
I said this yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. I am a Clippers fan because I have no dad. And that is why. And sad to say, my son has a dad, but he will be a Clipper fan as well. No, my friend's mom was.
Doreen, you better not let that happen.
She says no.
You better not let that happen.
But
the uncles too, step up.
She can't even name a player on the Lakers. So, Clipper fan. No. My friend's mom took me when I was 13, and we sat next to the players' siblings, and like wives and stuff. So it was a cool experience. And then she took me every month, like seemed like, and then like every year, 13 or 14. So then it was just like that was what I was exposed to. So then I just became a Clipper fan. And it was like Chris came in, Corey Maggette. I was excited when they made the playoffs. I think they had Spreewell.
Yep.
And it was then it got a little more exciting when Baron Davis went in there, and then we had a little playoff run, and then we got Griffin and everyone else, and I'm just tired. I'm just tired of being soft, bro. Like, we have no dogs. I said that they don't have any, like, they just bark,
Yeah.
I ain't seen no one like just shut the fuck up and play basketball. Yeah. Like, they're like a bunch of LeBrons on the Clippers.
I agree.
Like, if LeBron didn't have all the theatrical, he wouldn't be like questionable if he was great.
Yeah.
But like you like admit this like softness, and people can't respect it. It's like where basketball is like I think sports people equate it to being a warrior, and like when you're a warrior because you're enduring, you're giving your effort, your athleticism, you train for this. And then you just whine and complain. And then the flops, like countless, like you didn't even get touched and you're crying on the floor. Like
it's fucking soccer.
Yeah, for real. Like,
were you a fan of Blake Griffin his rookie year?
I've been a fan of Blake Griffin even when he was in Oklahoma.
Okay.
So he was, I was excited when we got him. It was exciting. He was like just a dunk fest. But then like injuries hit. I blame Donald Sterling for his racism. We were cursed. Anytime we get somewhere, the freaking injury hits, bro. And what's his name? Do you remember his name from ESPN? It is Laval. No, he was like in the morning show with George Sedano.
No, I don't remember.
Can't remember his name. I don't even know what happened to him. But anyways, he says because the Sterlings are still with the Clippers, that they're cursed because the wife still has a piece of the team or still goes to the games. And he's think that she should be banned completely because she was like a part of the whole like mix. She might have not like had anything incriminating against her, but her aura and vibe is still there, So he's thinking until you completely part ways, or like she severs, like says I'm not like the Clippers just disown her. He said then your curse will be broken. But
feel like the Clippers have always been cursed though, since y'all were the Buffalo Braves. I mean, that was probably your best years.
We had Bob McAdoo, who got injured, and then we had Bill Russell, Bill Walton, Bill Walton, who didn't even play a game as a Clipper.
No,
and injured. Yeah, like just injuries. I don't even know if we're ever going to get a championship, but I hope that we do. They say this year's the season, just like when Dallas had all those old heads and they won. Now we have
No, I don't see it happening. Not this year. I don't see. I won't say it won't ever happen, but not this year.
I think with Ballmer, something will happen, but
eventually.
I don't know, man. I'm tired. James Harden's soft too.
Yeah, he is.
James Harden, if you see this, you're soft. I don't care. I'll say it to your face.
You know, it's funny. We talked about this yesterday. I never minded the Clippers when I was a kid. Obviously, growing up a Lakers fan, I didn't think much of the Clippers. I'm like, no one's a fucking Clippers fan. Like, when I was a kid, obviously, I'm like, no one goes to the fucking games.
Oh, yeah.
So, but when they got when I did like rookie year Blake Griffin, I thought he was exciting for them, even though they still didn't do well. But he was fun to watch. And,
yeah, definitely.
And then when I was salty when y'all got CP3 after David Stern vetoed the trade to the Lakers, because if he didn't, CP3 would have a ring and Kobe would probably have
CP3
6.
Still soft too.
Yeah, but with Kobe, Kobe wouldn't let that shit fly.
Well, he let it fly with what's his name, Dwight Howard.
He didn't have a choice. Kobe willed that team to the playoffs and tore his Achilles in like the third to last game.
That's true.
He got into the playoffs and Dwight didn't do shit against the Spurs. We got swept.
We got CP3 back.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
and he's 40. So
I'm stressed out now. I was cool. I was chill. Now I'm stressing about the team that sucks.
We'll see what happens with CP3.
22 years deep in that team.
Yeah, that's a lot of loyal. He's loyal. That's one thing you can say about Abel. I hated the Clippers to the point where I remember Chris Paul's first year, 2011-2012 season, the lockout shortened year. It's not on YouTube anymore. I took it down. It was on my old YouTube account. I actually wrote and recorded a song to Tiger, because Tiger came out of Rack City.
Yeah.
And then he did it for the Clippers, Lob City.
So, yeah, that's right.
So I came up with a remix to that song called Fuck Lob City, where on the hook it was Fuck Lob City Clips, Fuck Lob City Clips, Lakers, yeah, we still run LA, bitch. And then like went to the verse and shit. I was talking hella shit on the song. I was 16 at the time.
Okay.
And honestly, it was fun. Looking back, it was really funny. And to the point where I think it had a good, like,
I'm sure it had a lot of views.
600 views, which for a 16-year-old kid with no subscribers, I literally just sent it around my high school, at Covina High School.
That's a lot of views for now. If I got 600 views, I'd be happy.
If I had 600 views on this, I'd be happy. Yeah, it was really funny. I think I ended up taking it down when I made my Real Rundown YouTube channel, because I'm like, if this ever blows up, I don't need
bring it back.
Anybody. I mean, I'll perform it because that shit was funny. I think I remember most of the lyrics, but
made some rap songs too.
But that's how much I hated the Clippers. That when we beat y'all in January 2012, I was just like, fuck yeah, fuck Chris Paul, fuck DeAndre Jordan, fuck Blake Griffin,
soft, and soft. Fuck them all.
I hated all of y'all, like, because I was such a diehard Lakers fan. When everyone and there were people who jumped on the Clippers bandwagon, Lob City Clips bandwagon, but then there were people like you, real fans from 2003 or even before that, who just finally has something to cheer for, because it was exciting. Chris Paul being one of the top point guards, if not the best point guard at the time. This sophomore Blake Griffin coming up, he was already fun as a rookie. Now he's getting a little bit better. DeAndre Jordan ended up becoming a DPOY at one point. You guys had solid role players like Jamal Crawford, JJ Redick, Matt Barnes. It was a solid.
On paper, they're amazing.
It was a.
They got injured.
It was a solid team. I had this conversation with my boy John. Being a teenager, being ignorant, being unappreciative of like just watching good basketball, because I was just such a diehard Lakers fan.
I see what you're saying.
Fuck everybody else. Kobe, Powell, Dwight, Bynum. At that time, that was the transitional period. But if you're not a Laker, fuck you. I don't care. But now being an adult, and for the last 10 years, I've been able to just watch basketball and be like, this ain't my team, but this is dope. This is greatness.
Like watching those prospects play.
Yeah, even the last, fuck the Celtics and fuck Boston, but them winning the championship in 2024, that team was unstoppable.
As a Laker fan, would you rather see the Clippers win or the Celtics win?
Clippers.
Oh, damn, that was quick.
Look, Boston has 18 championships.
Yeah, that's it. They got one over
the Lakers have 17. Clippers don't have any, so that I wouldn't be happy, but if it was Boston versus LA Clippers in the finals, Let's fucking go Clippers.
All right.
Fuck Boston.
Yeah, fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston. Fuck Boston.
We kind of talked about this yesterday also. Words having power, or having thick skin.
Yeah.
And as growing up in a Latino household where people are constantly criticizing you, growing up overweight most of my life, I heard it at home.
Yeah.
I heard it at school. I heard it,
And Latinos like to nickname you like what bothers you the most.
Exactly. So now being an adult and being very comfortable with who I am. If I don't feel like I feel okay right now. I'm not in my best shape, but I work out and I feel fine during my workouts. But if someone tells me something now, like makes a fat joke or anything about my appearance, it really doesn't bother me because I'm comfortable with who I am. And if I don't know who you are, like if this podcast ever went anywhere, if someone decided to put a negative comment.
Oh, so you don't care about those comments that go on the bottom?
If it's negative, I don't really care.
Because from what I hear, a lot of people read those and it like gets to them.
No.
And like, who the fuck are these internet people? But it's honestly, I'm gonna be honest, they be cooking in those comment sections.
No, some of that shit be funny.
Some of that shit is funny.
Some of that shit is funny as hell. I'm just saying, like, as someone who is a content creator,
yeah, you're gonna get this.
Eventually. When I was
someone's gonna be like, this guy thinks he's fucking funny, or this guy thinks he knows.
This guy thinks he's smart. This guy is full of himself. Like,
hell yeah, we are full of ourselves. We are smart.
When I first started, before even I did my YouTube channel, I would do commentary for Lakers games on this website called Rabble.tv.
Okay.
I don't think it exists anymore. And then I would be on Twitter promoting it. Sometimes I would comment on sports posts, nothing like against the post, but just giving my sports opinion.
Yeah.
And people would go crazy sometimes under my post and be like, "What the fuck? This is bullshit." Or like, "This guy doesn't know what he's talking about." And it would get personal, and I'm like, I'll just laugh because it didn't bother me.
Yeah.
But shout out to the homie Torres, because Torres had time. Like, he was the type of person who just loved getting into petty internet beefs with people. So Torres would get on and be roasting someone back in the comments. Because I'm like, I'm not
have fun with it. That's amazing. Yeah.
Well, for me, I was like, I'm not gonna do this shit because in my mind, I'm trying to manifest that like I will be. Not, I don't need to be famous, but like just have a platform or a podcast or a YouTube channel that kind of blows up. And when that happens, I don't want people to be like, "Remember back in 2015 when you said this to me?" And it's
they go creeping back in those.
Yeah, it's like, I think at that point, I think Torres and I talked about it like a month ago. He said, "If you ever blow up, what would you do for your old?" He goes, "You might as well just delete your old social media accounts because they're gonna find shit." Like, have you ever used any derogatory terms on Twitter? I said, probably.
They got screenshots though. They dig shit.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you seen players say something when they were 12 years old? I was like, damn, how'd you find that? But I guess if you're in the limelight, they go digging.
Yeah, they will. That's why I'm like, I mean, I think the
only way to get past that is to be like, yeah, fuck it, I said that. Like, just own it. Like, yeah, I said it.
Well, no, of course, because,
down.
But again, people, I can say I did the Fuck Lob City song. I wouldn't make that shit now. Because, I mean, not even if Lob City still existed, I'm almost 30 why am I going to be petty about this Clippers-Lakers beef? I was 16 at the time.
Yeah.
I hated the Clippers. I hated any team that wasn't Lakers, but I hated the Clippers because the hype and shit.
Because they're amazing. America, USA, red, white, and blue. If you hate the Clippers, you hate America. We're red, white, and blue.
I mean, right now, America's not looking so hot. So,
hey, man, everyone has their roughness, Every country has their moments. They used to chop people's heads off in Europe. I'm just saying, guillotine. They used to do. There was this king who would marry.
Fun fact: Abel knows hella fun facts. So
hella fun facts. He would kill his wife because they weren't producing. Babies or boys.
That. Yeah.
And then I think one of them lived, but he was like chopping their heads off. Mm-hmm. Craziness. Fun fact. Dude, fun facts all day. I was.
Give me another one.
Let's talk about the days of the week, people. Did you know that? Do you even know what the days of the week are named after?
I've heard it before. I don't remember.
All right, I'll give you a food lesson. Okay, so it used to start off with Sunday was the first day of the week, and then Saturday was the 7th. That's Saturn day. But Sunday is sun's day. Monday is moon day, moon's day. Mm-hmm. Tuesday is Tu. It's a goddess, a Norse god. It's Tieu EW or something like that. Tieu. Tu. It's some god named Tu. Wednesday is Woden's day. It comes from Anglo-Saxon language. So like, there's these two countries, the Anglos and the Saxons, and then they got pushed out of their country went to Britannica, which is now Britain, and then their language got mixed in with the Old English, so it became like Anglo-Saxon English. So Odin was Woden, so it was Woden's Day. That's like Wednesday spelled like WEDS. It's like a weird spelling.
It's super.
Why the fuck is there so many letters in Wednesday? Oh, that shit say Wednesday. You don't say Wednesday. It says Wednesday.
Shortened of Woden's Day, so it's like Odin. Woden is very important in Norse mythology. He's Thor's father.
Mhm.
But so Thursday is Thor's Day. It's the god of thunder. Friday is Frigg Day, Thor's mother.
Okay.
It's also like nature, and I think she's the embodiment. She turned into like Venus and like other. You know how that goes from Roman to shit like that. Then we got Saturday, which is Saturn Day. Saturn is been worshipped for years, centuries, and they had Saturnalia, which was a very, very popular festival. When people would go crazy, so like they would have a party where like anything goes, kind of like you do whatever the hell you want. Saturnalia Day. It's like the worship of Saturn, but like the way the planets they meant more. And I think to this day there's people who like cults that worship Saturn. So like if you ever see a black cube or any kind of cube, it's in reference to Saturn. So the idea is that like all the corporate worlds, cube-like buildings everywhere that's like kind of corporate, and it subconsciously brings you into matter.
I thought I knew like crazy facts, but you got me beat for sure.
Oh no, dude! I just love I love the origins of shit. Like I want to know why it's there, how it created, and like who said that was that shit.
Your son's gonna know a lot of shit. He's gonna be that kid at school. Did you know?
I explain shit to him. I'm making coffee. I'm like, this is coffee. This is grounded up. Coffee was found in Arabic, in Arabia. This guy had goats, and the goats were acting crazy. No one knows where coffee truly came from.
Yeah.
But shout out to coffee. It's the world's most leading drug.
It is.
And most leading in slavery. Did you know your coffee is brought to you by slaves? Yes.
So let's talk about your shirt. It's Tiffy time.
It's Tiffy time. I have my son tap my watch. What time is it, son? Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton is one of the greatest women wrestlers of this era. She has the prettiest moonsault ever. And she's tough as hell. She's athletic. Don't really find her attractive. But she's a hell of an athlete.
Shout out to Tiffany
Stratton.
And you're a big WWE wrestling fan.
I was banned from watching wrestling as a kid because I'm heavy into it now because like who's gonna stop me? I got into it maybe like heavy again like 2 years ago, right when Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. Yeah, and like, a little before that, I saw the build up and like I was trying to figure out who was who for a second because it was all new, like Austin Theory. I was like, who the fuck's this guy? When I was a kid, I was in class, and this is like I was like 8 years old, so 1998 maybe, and then like I was in 3rd grade, and DX was like a thing already, you know. So like me and my friend are in class. I don't even remember who the kid was, but we were just like from like shout out to Miss Allen, Roymore Elementary. He was like from a distance. Wow. So I was like, you. And you know, he's like, you. So then I got called, fuck you. So then when I was like this, my teacher looked back and she's like, Abel. And I was like, oh, fuck. I got caught, put me in detention. And my mom. I
thought you were going to do that.
No, I didn't do it. Because we're saying fuck you. I probably would have did that later on, but I got caught. And then my mom's like, where'd you learn that? I don't do that. And I was like, oh, wrestling. And then they banned wrestling, dude. I tried to watch it. I remember it was like SmackDown and The Rock's coming down the ring. It was like his music. Mm-hmm. And then just snap, TV turns off. I thought I told you can't watch this. And I was like, fuck. So then fast forward, I think 2005, I was 15. Then I started watching it again. Like Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero just passed. I saw like the whole Dominic.
And Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, 20 years ago. Damn, that shit was 20 years ago.
Crazy.
So shout out to Eddie Guerrero. R.I.P. R.I.P.
Latino Heat.
I lie, I cheat, I steal.
You mentioned to me that when I invited you onto this podcast, you mentioned to me that you had a podcast that started right before COVID. Go ahead and talk about your podcast really quick.
My podcast was fun. I had about 12 episodes.
What was it called?
The TMG Show.
There you go.
The motherfucking great show. TMG. I should make TMG stickers.
You should.
I think I do have. I should have got some. I have some Abel TMG stickers. I do have some. Fucking full of myself. No, it was cool. I had like a lot of repeat guests. I think I filtered through like 4 or 5 people.
Oh shit.
The problem was I would get too cooked. I would be too baked, and then like all my stuff was like out of whack. But I did have some cool segments that I wanted to get into that I never got the chance to. Like I prepped for it, but then getting that guest to come on, it was like always like it was hard.
Yeah.
And then like I was thinking about going solo, but I wanted to do segments about like facts, like in this segment we're gonna play like, what does DVD stand for? What does VHS stand for? What does CD stand
video
for?
home system?
VHS is video. I think video. I don't know, home system, and then I think so. Compact disc, shit like that.
Yeah, compact.
Like AM. What does AM stand for? You know, like I forgot what it was, but it's
digital. A DVD is digital video disc or something like that.
Digital video disc. Yeah, I think so.
That's off the top of my. That's just I'm just putting 2 and 2 together.
Oh no, digital. Yeah, something like that. A lot of shit. So that was like my thing. I wanted to do like the why and how of things, like or just have little segments of like, this section's called like, what is this from? And like, you know, just give a little like interactive.
I guess you're doing. I don't know if you know who Caleb Presley is. Sunday Conversation. He does those short videos with celebrities.
Yeah. I've seen him. He has the guy who eats ice cream and stuff like. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah,
and he'll ask. He's like, "You might be doing a new segment sponsored by Mamitas. This segment's called Caleb's a Doctor." I could see you. I could 100%.
Love it.
I could 100% see you doing.
I like
shit
doing
like
silly stuff. I like to be, you know, just I like sharing information too.
Yeah.
Like I had a blog that I was doing. It was like articles that I was writing, but like again, I lost some gas in it. Like I should just keep them up. They're like everything's free, you know. Like it's easier, I guess, when you have money involved. But one of my friends was like, "Why do you write articles? Like, what's the point of it? Like, why give it for free at that?" And I was just like, dude, it's just sharing information. Like, I just think that everyone should know some shit like this. Like,
yeah.
Like, the tattoo gun was inadvertently created by Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison created an automatic pen machine. So it would just hit the ink up and down, and it would just go up and down, and it was just like a self-fulfilling pen. And then he was selling it. It didn't make any money because no one really had a need for it.
Yeah. And
then this one dude was looking at it and then turned it into a machine gun. And then Edison didn't redo the patents because it was like, why would I like it doesn't, no one's buying it.
Yeah.
So then this guy patented it and then made the tattoo gun out of Edison's.
So that was the one thing that Edison got stolen from instead of stealing.
Yeah, that guy was a thief. So yeah, fuck you, Edison. You're probably racist too.
Probably. Aside from fun facts, you're also a very talented artist.
I appreciate that.
You even offered to put a mural somewhere.
Oh yeah, dude, I want to give you a painting because I feel like this is one of those podcast rooms where they just accumulate gifts.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
I don't know what I'll paint, but I'll paint you something. Maybe I'll paint you something psychedelic.
All of these were gifts. Now that I think about it, I think my mom gave me the Kobe one in the middle. The homie Ruben got me these 2 3D printed posters from work.
Kershaw's a legend. You got to have Kershaw there.
Kershaw out of the box. I don't know what happened to his box. I think that's.
I feel like you got to open. I collect a lot of things. Like if you go into my house, you'll see toys everywhere, collection. Yeah. But I open them. I feel like you got to open them. Like wear your shoes that are like sneakers like heads. Like wear your fucking shoes. Wear that rare ass hat. Wear that fucking shit that you're like have locked up. Because like
I'm not a nerd about it. It's just more right now like
it's collectible.
Well, I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I used to have those in my office at work, but I don't work there anymore. So, and they were out. Like
you got Caleb Williams,
LeBron James, and I believe that is Will Smith over there.
Caleb Zesty Williams.
But you being a talented artist, we kind of talked about it yesterday. But I want the people to know how you got into becoming an artist.
All right. I became an artist by just thinking that I could be. I think I tried it out. You know, I think I was telling you I got started with tracing paper and then Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking like maybe I can just draw this myself without tracing because I was like, oh, this is just a circle, like Ghastly. It was Ghastly. I drew Ghastly. It was just a circle with lines around him, and I was like, hold on, let me try this not tracing. And my stepdad, who gave me the tracing paper at the time, didn't believe I drew it. He was just like, oh yeah, I think he was dismissive. Maybe I wasn't his kid. I don't know. He fucking get out of here. I'm just trying to smash your mom. Like whoa. Then you know what? He probably gave me the tracing paper so I could be fuck this fucker. Dead. You fuck.
You motherfucker.
You motherfucker. You helped me find talent by smashing my mom.
You like Forrest Gump?
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
That's crazy. Yeah, dude. Do anything for those schools. just fucking trying to shut me up.
Fucking dead.
No, so you fucker, you motherfucker, you literal. So then I think there's a third grade competition of like Mother's Day, and then everyone drew something, and I got like my teacher submitted mine, everybody's, and mine got to like third place in the district. And I was like, oh shit, like, but I still didn't think I can draw. Thought it was like, nah, they must have made a mistake. I didn't get first place, whatever. And then I started drawing again, like in junior high, like high school. And then I had a homie who's not really my homie much anymore, but a friend at that time was shitting on me, and he was just like, yeah, I drew like that when I was in kindergarten or elementary. And I was like, oh shit, like I thought I was sick, like I was just drawing comic books.
I thought it was dope.
Yeah, and then like everyone else was like, well, that's pretty dope. And then like I got shitted on, but he was a really great artist. So I was, just like, you're 14, 15 trying to fit in, you're like, oh, maybe I'm not that good at it. Then I just said fuck it, kept going doing it, and then it became a natural talent. Like some people are just natural, like it's like a natural thing. Like,
yeah, it is. I mean, I can't draw for shit.
Yeah,
and I know the homie Ruben, who's also
that guy's good too.
He doesn't like to call himself an artist. He tries to be humble about it because we give him so much shit. He gets so much shit.
I see his drawings. He's good at drawing.
He's good, but
he's tracing.
He's not. Trace. I don't know if he's not confident or he's trying to stay
modest. I think most people try to be modest,
which is good because then you end up like that shithead 14-year-old friend of yours who said your shit was whack. But I think it has to come naturally with some people. I know some people will work at it, but some people are just naturally.
It's like
gifted.
Singing. Like you can only go so far as like natural talent, and then like
compared to a karaoke singer.
Yeah, or like if you if you're naturally a good singer, you're gonna be a fucking great singer. But if you have to learn how to sing, you have a limit. You have a limit, and then natural talent takes you above that. Yeah. So like when I paint, I look at my phone, or like I see lines that like should be like, I see spacing and I see lines. Like it's crazy. I don't know how to explain it, but like I'll look at negative space and I'll be like, all right, the circle right there is like really close to the hair. And like maybe the line's right here and the hair's right here. So if I'm like, my hair's over here, it needs to be closer. Like it's just not working. It's just I guess I work off shadows.
Yeah, some people I ain't got it. You for sure got it. You I know you've done a lot of work over the years, but we talked about it yesterday too for Joe's mom's.
Yeah, shout out to Lorena. Shout out to Lorena. Helped me do 2 big ass murals. Well, allowed me to do 2 big ass murals,
and they both came out sick.
So. Yeah, dude, and she puts faith in me, dude. At first, I thought she was just gassing me up, like I had a deadline for this one I did, the last one she had. I did this big ass mural, and then she was patient, and like I was taking my time. I think I got like a week before the deadline. Like she's gonna open the shop like a week or within a couple of days, and then Eric, respect to Eric, because he was truthful with me. He goes, "Cabron, honestly, I didn't think you're gonna fucking do it. I was thinking like this fool's not gonna fucking finish in time." He's like, and I was telling Lorena, you hired the wrong guy. This guy's like fucking.
I know he's family, but
he's taking his time. And then I just like it's crazy how I work, because like it'll look like madness, and then like I just know that it's gonna work out, and then boom, I just cleaned it all up in one day, and then it just takes like a day to go through. Like one of my friends a while back has said like, your paintings usually start off like shit, and they look like, who the fuck is this? And then it just turns into something beautiful. Yeah. And I just think consistency. I'm also stubborn. Like I don't quit. Yeah. I won't. I'll erase a whole fucking thing I did and do it all over again if it's gonna be crooked. Yeah. Like I don't settle. I don't think like that's one thing. I fuck around with a lot of things in life.
But not your art.
Not my art. I take it serious because it's that's like
as you should.
Yeah, it's a talent, and yeah, definitely. We were talking about yesterday too about enduring and suffering. I think calculated suffering, or like suffering with a purpose, or an end goal. Seeing what you're made of. Like when you're like there and you're thinking like, fuck, I want to quit. Like that's when you figure out, am I gonna quit? Is this what I'm made of? Is this like, even if you do quit, recognize, hey yo, like I quit, but maybe next time I'll try a little harder. I just think that you don't learn as much when things are easy.
Oh no.
So like, I had an epiphany the other day. Have you ever seen the show The 7 Deadly Sins?
I've heard of it.
So it's like a twist, because the 7 deadly sins are the good guys, and then the righteous type things like I think it was mercy and all these other things, they were like the bad guys, like the angels were bad. And then I just was driving and I was thinking about, because I was learning about like your negative aspects of yourself, and like learning to conquer your negative aspects. So I was thinking, I was like, damn, you know what? Just to think about it, like gluttony, pride, jealousy, all these 7 deadly sins. They teach you more about yourself than like mercy would. Because like, yeah, you showed mercy, but I think sometimes it's like mercy can be a little bit of ego. Like,
Yeah,
I'm showing you mercy, or like,
because I'm better than you.
yeah, but like if you are faced with gluttony, you're faced with like, damn, I'm overindulging. Like, you're getting bigger, yeah, but like you also are learning about yourself. You have to take a step back and then like kind of like zoom out and be like, fuck, why did I eat like that? Like, why am I like that? Why am I jealous?
Yeah.
Why am I talking shit? Like, and then those things will teach you about yourself. And like,
Absolutely.
I think Carl Jung calls it the shadow self, and you have to like, his thing was to embrace the shadow self, to learn about the negative aspects of it, rather than try to push them under the rug. You conquer them by understanding why you do it. So like, why am I cussing up a lot? Why am I angry? Like, take a step back. Why did I get angry? Or he said this to me. They're biased towards themselves. Anyways, negative aspects teach you about yourself. So yeah, man, suffer a little bit. It'll help you out.
It will. I agree. I think suffering is good. We talked about this yesterday also. Like, me being a coach, me being someone who's been big most of my life. When you met me back in 2018, I was probably in like some of the best
you're
shape
in good
of my
shape.
life.
Yeah,
I was.
I would have smashed.
Why are you not the first dude to tell me that shit?
Damn right, I'm not the first dude.
I think the homie Ruben's brother used to joke with me about that. He'd be like, "Damn, man,
clapping cheeks."
Yeah, fuck no.
That's a technical foul.
But my point being that suffering, like I had a pretty like comfortable childhood growing up. Like, I've lived here my whole life. I've never had to move. I mean, we had tough times, my mom and my siblings and I, but for the most part, me and my siblings came up pretty well, like middle class, and my mom and my dad usually gave us what we needed, some of what we wanted. It wasn't until you get to adulthood where you learn a lot about yourself through suffering, through the jobs you have, through the bills you have to pay, through the deadlines you have to meet, through the responsibilities that you have to take on. And for me, like, when it comes to suffering, I guess from a physical aspect, when I lost all the weight, I think I told you yesterday that it kind of, believe it or not, was easy for me because I started dieting for 6 weeks while I was in PT for my knee. And then when I went to the gym, because I'd already dropped like 20 pounds in those 6 weeks, everything working out, I thought it was going to suck because I'm coming off PT for my torn meniscus. And I'm like, all right, let's take it easy. But I was going, I'm like, oh, kick this up. And my workouts got harder and I felt better. I lost a lot of weight. The lowest I got down to was like 183.
Oh, shit.
I remember I started July 5th, 2016, because I remember on 4th of July, we went to Lorena's house for a barbecue. And, you know, Eric was cooking and we had beers going around and shit. So I was like my Fat Tuesday, and then the next day I started my diet. So from July 5th till, you could say, till the end of the year, in like 5 months, 5 months, I ended up losing 65 pounds.
That's a lot.
That was a lot of weight. Looking back, my friends see pictures of me then, and they're like, yo, you were too skinny, bro. I thought you were on drugs. I thought you were on drugs. And you were just losing too much weight. No, it was just my eating habits and then my working out got easier. 183, I remember I looked in the mirror and I was like,
how tall are you?
6 feet.
Yeah, we're about the same height then.
Yeah.
I'm 183 right now. I was 202 like 2 months ago.
I was 183 and I looked in the mirror and I was like, ugh, are those my ribs? I was like, oh, hell nah. I gotta bulk up some because this is nasty.
Yeah.
I ended up, for a while, I ended up staying at 190 for like 3 years. I fluctuated here and there, but I was usually 190, 15% body fat.
Yeah.
I felt great. And now I'm 240. I don't know how much body fat I have.
When you get to the higher 20s, it stays. It stays,
I know,
man.
it sucks. So
you know what I think will help you, that I do? Honestly, I do 10 minutes a day. And then I low-key, I run the stairs at work. I run like 100 stairs. But like not always, you know? But I do notice that if I do my ab workout, like shout out to Chloe Ting. Chloe Ting saved my life. Saved my marriage. Just kidding. She wasn't going to leave me. I was fat and she loved it. Hey, if you're funny, you can keep your girl. That's what I think.
Shout out to Dory.
Carlos Mencia once clowned on me, like when I was like 20-something. He was like, how'd you get your girlfriend? And I was like, I'm funny. He's like, you look like a fucking nerd. I got clowned by Carlos Mencia of all people.
Fuck Carlos Mencia.
But anyways, I think I do a 10-minute ab workout with Chloe Ting. And that's mainly like what sheds the gut. Like, and it removes my lower back pain. You know, like I'm in my I'm 35, so like,
damn,
dude, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, when I was 20 pounds heavier, I pulled my back twice. Once I was changing the radio, and then the second one, I fucking badged in for work. I was like, I pulled my thing like this, and I went. I was like, oh shit, my back. Then I pulled it, and since I've been doing these ab workouts, I guess I'm strengthening my back. Whatever. I haven't pulled it.
You strengthen your core, you take less pressure.
I think
you take pressure off your back.
I think everyone should do like some ab work, especially if you're like in my age. You're 35. You're 30. My Green was doing it for a while before she got pregnant, and she lost a lot of weight, and then she got pregnant. She is not the same. I love her. She's a sweet, beautiful girl. Being a mom is hard. Being a mom, shout out to all the mamas, dude. Being a mom is a lot of work. She breastfeeds too. So like, you ever see those monkey memes where like the monkey's just like on the titty and he's switching off? That's the kid. And yeah, dude, I don't know how she does it. I try my best to be a helpful dad, you know. Like, shout out to the millennial dad. I saw an Instagram post that gave us respect. So millennial dads are there way more than like their parents were. So it's easy to be there when I guess it's not that hard. It's not that hard, people. Yeah, be a dad. Don't go for that. If you go for the milk, just bring the milk back. It's not that hard.
I'm fucking dead. It's a crazy process to go through. I'm not a parent yet. I'm good. I've known you for about 7 years now. I know we met like some point in 2018, and it's crazy to me thinking about it. Like sitting here talking to you, thinking about when I met you. Obviously, you and Dorian been together for. You said you guys have been dating for 11 years, together for 10 years, married for 4 years, and I think it's crazy meeting you guys. You know, boyfriend, girlfriend, being at y'all's wedding, being at your baby shower.
Oh yeah.
I finally met your son. 2 months ago at Lorena's house for Joe's surprise barbecue, and he's chill as shit. He's like, I kept saying it that night. He's just like you. That motherfucker was just chilling there.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't cry.
He was just looking around like.
We get compliments a lot. I was telling you, we get a lot of compliments on him. Like some late, especially like older women, they'd be like, "Oh, you have a sweet baby." Like he wasn't screaming during dinner. He's not like making a big old. I don't know. They say your second one's worse. Like you get lucky with the first one.
Y'all trying to have a second one?
She wants like 3 or 4. She's Latina, bro. I'm just kidding. No, Latina. She would have had a baby. I told her, for being a Latina, you're kind of like lacking on. You should have had a baby at like
10 years earlier.
10 years. There's a joke of this lady. She has a joke. I think I heard it when I was at my old job. She says, yeah, so she goes, Latinos, Mexicans, what's that party? She goes, you guys love your parties. What's that party when a girl turns 15 and it's like a rite of passage and there's like a big old party and everyone shows up. She's like, and everyone's like, it's a quinceañera. She's like, no, like baby shower. Baby, you Latinos love your 15-year-old baby showers. My wife passed that. She 15 years later. She's 30. She had her first kid at 29. Shout out to her. I was telling you yesterday. I was like, damn, bro. I didn't know if I had like mad pullout game or if I was broken. sorry if you're related to her and you hear this, but yeah, dude. Turns out
we're grown. We know how babies.
Turns out I got mad game, brother. Just leave it in.
Safe sex is great sex. No,
worst that's gonna happen.
No, it's not. It's not. It's smart, but it's not great.
Yeah, I've been fortunate. I haven't had a.
Well, you haven't had to worry about. I mean, you've had Doreen for over a decade now.
Yeah, so. I didn't have many partners either. I'm like, my numbers are very low. I'm proud of it. My numbers are super low. My numbers are less than 5.
Okay.
My numbers are less than 4. That's pretty. That's where my numbers are. You wouldn't think so, but yeah.
I know we come off as a couple lady killers.
That's what I've been told. I don't know why people wouldn't think that. I'm pretty nerdy.
Yeah, but you don't give that off.
Say it. I'm dashing. I'm charismatic. I'm charming. Go ahead.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'll give you that.
I'm just joking.
No, it's funny. I remember I've always had this conversation. I just like you. I thought I was gonna like before when I was still in high school. Everyone's losing their virginity in high school. I actually didn't.
Yeah, same.
I think I lost my. I just turned. I was like 3 months after I turned 18. So it was my second semester in college.
Oh, nice.
And so yeah, that's when I did. And I remember in my head when it happened, I was like, "Huh, that was cool." But in my head, I'm like, "All right, well, how many more people is it gonna take for me to find my person?" So in my head, but before I lost my virginity, I would think to myself like, "Oh, I might sleep with like 3 women in my life." It's gonna be my first girlfriend that will inevitably break up because that's what everyone does with their first relationship for the most part.
Yeah, you're growing separately.
And then there's probably gonna be like a rebound girl in between, and then third person is gonna be my person. Yeah, that shit didn't happen.
30 women later, he's still finding his person. She's out there. She better not have a baby.
Yeah, I think at this point I've dated women with children. My first girlfriend had a kid, so I would rather now just hopefully I find someone, you know, around my age
They're out there. They're out there.
that doesn't have a kid that, you know, eventually we can have, because I do want kids eventually. But and I wouldn't mind being a step parent, but I would want my own kid.
Hell no, I've never tried to be a step parent.
So I'd rather just find someone who doesn't
No
have
offense,
kids,
people who are
so we can have our own kids, and you know, hopefully that works out. And if it doesn't, I'm still gonna be a great dad.
Yeah, no, you'd be a great dad, man. No rush, dude. No rush. I'm 35. I had my first one, so it's not too bad.
Shout out to the homie BJ. He had his first kid at 32. He was about to be 32. Now he has 3 kids because him and his wife just had twins.
Okay. Oh damn.
Yeah, I know. It's I know. I'm sure it's a lot. And he'll be 36 next month.
Oh, nice.
So and they're done. But he's you know, shout out to him. He's told me for years now. He's like, don't rush it. Don't play house too quick. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. And you know, kids are expensive as fuck. So
yeah, dude, and they're expensive in time.
Yeah.
Like, man, I don't know. I take for granted all those times where I slept until like, you know what sleeping is now? Like 7:30, and then I wake up to some little baby just like tapping me.
He's walking now, right?
No, he's gonna be 11 months. In a couple of days he'll be 11 months, but he stands for like 30 seconds or so, and then he'll slowly sit down. I think he's like just playing with us because like he looks like he's gonna take a step, and then he just won't.
When y'all are asleep, he's up walking around.
Yeah, probably, dude. It's crazy to see him grow, and then it's been a blessing. Like life before him is like, it's hard to think about. Like there was a life before him, and then now there's like my son who like, it's crazy, man. You walk into the house. I walk into the house, and he's just like, he sees me and he gets all excited, screams like, and he's like, he doesn't say my name or anything. I think the most he'll say is like "ba," but I don't even think he like. They give him too much credit. I think he mimics sounds, but he doesn't say words. But he can mimic, like if I say thank you, he'll go like he's not saying thank you, but he's mimicking, you know.
Yeah.
But he's not that. I don't give. I'm not one of those parents who over like gratitudes their kid. Like I'm just like, nah, you're not there yet, but we'll see.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Nah, like I said, it's crazy seeing, you know, the growth. I mean, obviously we were all adults when we met, but seeing how your relationship with Doreen and both you just as individuals and as parents, it is a trip to see. I was about to say my favorite memory with you guys probably was Doreen's 24th, your 29th birthday party in the apartment.
That was the last party we had
in the apartments on Hearst.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was lit. It was popping. I remember that's when Joe and I did the Henny beer bong.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was a crazy. Was that the '70s one? I don't remember. But we had a lot of parties, and then
it was a great time.
We stopped throwing parties.
COVID.
No. We actively chose to because we're spending hella money on. We had photo booths.
Yeah,
and like
I remember that. Yeah,
like I was throwing parties before Doreen, and they're just like, all right, I'm just having like a party. Like, and then she was like, our birthdays are 4 days apart, so like I'm the 4th, she's the 8th, and then it turned into our party, and she's like, you don't have a photo booth? You don't have a theme? I was like, a theme? The fuck? People show up and drink. What the fuck?
That's the thing.
I have some streamers right there, and then so we decided to stop spending the money on parties and then start traveling.
That's good.
So like for my 30th, her 25th, we went to Yosemite. Then we went to Zion. Then we went to Sedona. We've been to a lot of different places, and that turned into like for our birthday. Now we travel.
That's dope.
So this year we went to Colorado, and then because of me, we missed our flight, and so we drove there. Yeah, it was pretty sick. Drove to Colorado with my son. He was young enough to sleep most of the time, but now he won't even stay in the car seat for like 30. Like he just screams his head off. Yeah,
I can't picture that kid screaming.
Oh yeah, sit in the car with us for like 30 minutes or 20 minutes. And
I'm good. I'll see him at the parties. Yeah, no, that's dope, man. I mean, the parties were fun. I know there were times they got crazy. I know there's hella stories coming from those parties, but always a good time. But it's good to see you guys, you know, thriving in what you're doing now. You being a dad, her being a mom.
Yeah.
Your son's dope, chill as hell, just like you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Is there anything you want to leave Slick Talk viewers with?
What should I say to you guys? If no one loves you, Rick and Abel love you.
Unless you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, unless you're a piece of shit. You know what? You need the most love if you're a piece of shit. Just know that you're getting love, even though you probably don't deserve it. No, just show love, man. The basis of everything is love. To transmute any situation is love. Your girl's mad at you. Guess what you can do? Give her a big ass hug and a kiss, and most likely she just won't be mad at you again.
Or she'll punch the shit out of you.
Yeah, or she'll punch you. But take it. Statistically speaking, just one more fun fact. Women can calm down within 5 minutes, and it takes a man about 30 minutes to calm down because of testosterone versus estrogen. So when your man is mad and you're like, you're still mad, like it takes them 30 minutes to calm down, statistically speaking. So I would say Google it, but nowadays everyone says Chat GPT it. So Chat GPT it if you don't believe me. Stop being mean to your man. He's calming down. Give him 30 minutes.
I 100% agree with that, because for someone who grew up with anger issues, and now when I get mad, I just stay quiet, because I might say some shit that's out of pocket or like disrespectful. I usually just stay quiet.
Yeah, don't do things when you're mad.
And I tell when people are you okay? Are you? But it's like someone poking, like, hey, you good? You good? You good? And it's so irritating. So I tell people like I remember when I was with my first girlfriend, and she would, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? And I'd be like, honestly, just give me, literally, I need 30 minutes. And I didn't know about the testosterone thing, but in my mind, I'm like,
makes sense, right?
In half an hour, I'm gonna breathe this out. Let me have a little drink, because it was COVID time. That's all the fuck I did.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna chill. And to this day, I mean, I don't do the drink anymore, but if I'm mad, I'll just remove myself.
Go for a walk, yeah.
Yeah,
cool off.
Just give me 30 minutes. If you piss me off, unless I'm drunk, I'm gonna need 30 minutes. If I'm drunk, it's gonna be a thing. Like, I'm just gonna be talking shit for a minute. That's how I got another nickname, Rude Ass Rick from Taurus.
I like that name. Slick Rick, Rude Rick,
Rico Reckless.
But yeah, that's all I had to say extra.
There you go.
Little extra for you guys.
Appreciate y'all joining us. This has been my boy Abel. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you. Much love. And as I always say in every episode, make sure you go have a good conversation with someone in your life, someone you love, someone you care about. It could be a minute, could be an hour, could be, a few hours. It doesn't matter. Just have a good conversation. Communication is important, just like love is important. And again, if no one loves you, he might. I don't know y'all like that, but he's a good dude. He's better than me.
I love you. You bastard.
And Abel.
Big body bitch.
But appreciate y'all, and thank you for watching Slick Talk. Yeah. This ain't the Henny Cave. This is still the crib. And what time is it, Abel?
It's tippy time.
And we'll see y'all next week. Peace out, y'all.